Good morning. I don't know how long this will go live. I'm out here on the river. It's not known to have service, you know. We're right here between Illinois and Missouri, so something about cellular communications across state lines, whatever it is, sometimes they get perfect 5G, sometimes none. But you know what? It's all right. Good morning. Man, what a week. We played the Hemp Hops and Shrooms Festival over in Carbondale with Colt and the Get Down. Oh my gosh, that was fun. I also played with Sturgeon Friends. You know what? That's probably the best set I've ever did with him. Good lineup. Good song choice. But you know, this week, it's MoRoots up at Bass River Resort. Man, MoRoots became one of my favorite Missouri festivals. That, Reconnection, there's a couple of them. But for this time of the year, get your tickets. MoRoots. You got to check that out. With the Get Down, we'll be playing on Saturday. I'm not exactly sure what time, but it'll be Saturday. I'm getting there Friday. All my favorite bands are from the area, especially from Missouri. Outside of, they even got Cass Haley this year. What a trip! Oh, a dream. A mixed up world of fantasy, busting out the seams. I'm not living a dream. No, 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 I'm not living a dream. Actually, I am. The earth is round, the space is flat. Too much thought been put into that. Extra time is never the case. You gotta slow it down. Don't let it waste. I don't know what I'm looking for, but it sure is fun trying to find it. Ain't got time to mess around with that. Half your life is wasted thinking about the things you missed. I ain't got time to mess with all that. I'm standing on a hill. If I fall in the water, that'll be good video. Well, this thing is not going to stay going live because, well, because what I said. Well, I'm out here on the river. But let me show you around here a minute. Let me turn this thing. There we go. Look at that. The Mississippi River at Cape Girardeau. I'm sitting here on one of my childhood favorite places to come and hang out. Basically, my dad would come down here when we're killing time sometimes, you know, and we'd always walk around. We'd find things like this just laying around, you know, tools and stuff. Got a pretty cool, found a shark tooth. But it's mainly because where they get this rock from. They're digging it out of little quarries that have been there for centuries. But anyways, trying to go live out here may not work. But I'm going to try it one more time. Put them right there. Because I'm not living a dream. A mixed up world of fantasy, busting out the seams. I'm not living a dream. No, 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 I'm not living a dream. Should have waited for a better day. Can't wait for them all, don't never stay. Samples of motion, keep a feet on the ground. Get off your ass, don't let them knock you down. Don't know what I'm looking for, but it sure is fun trying to find it. Ain't got time to mess around with that. Half your life is wasted thinking about the things you missed. Ain't got time to mess around with that. Because I'm not living a dream. Mixed up world of fantasy. I'm busting at the seams. I'm not living a dream. It's always them, it's not too cold to the side who wins. People laugh and people cry, they're not trying to force your dreams to die. I don't know what I'm looking for, but it sure is fun trying to find it. Ain't got time to mess around with that. Half your life is wasted thinking about the things you missed. Well, I ain't got time to mess around with that. Because I'm not living a dream. Mixed up world of fantasy, I'll bust out the seams. I'm not living a dream. I'm not living a dream. No, I'm not living a dream. Can't find your ass from a hole in the ground. Well, get off your back. You're always down. It's not the place, it's to get in there. We all eat shit and we breathe the air. Don't know what I'm looking for, but it sure is fun trying to find it. Ain't got time to mess around with that. Half your life is wasted thinking about the things you missed. Well, I ain't got time to mess with all that. Because I'm not living a dream. Mixed up a world of fantasy, busting out the seams. I'm not living a dream. I'm not living a dream. I'm not living a dream. I'm eclipsing the sun. I love it. Oh yeah. Get your tickets to MoRoots. I don't know what I'm looking for, but it sure is fun trying to find it. I ain't got time to mess around with that. Half your life is wasted thinking about the things you missed. I ain't got time to mess with all that. That's right. You know, I think I've said it before, but that song was written about a 1,000-mile drive, and a buddy of mine was not having a good time. I think he had COVID at that time, before anybody knew about COVID, and we were doing a drive, and you know, it was all the things that we had missed, and I'm like, I've got a song here. I ain't got time for this. Nonetheless, good morning, guys, and happy Tuesday. Get your MoRoots tickets. MoRoots is one of those things. Aaron Cam and One Drops, you know, Andy has a lot to do with it. Andy's beautiful wife is always back there. Her mom, who I met at the Floribama one time down in the Florida-Alabama line. Yeah, it was funny. Long story, she comes up and she goes, my son-in-law plays bass. And I go, really? She goes, yeah, his name is Andy. And I go, really? She goes, yeah, he's from Missouri. I go, I'm from Missouri. And she goes, well, you ever heard of Aaron Cam and the One Drops? And I go, holy shit, I know Andy. And that was like, it was like a cool moment. Now we see her at MoRoots. She made something really good last year. I'm not sure what it was. It was like fajitas or something. Really good. Anyways, I'm just reminiscing. You guys get out there. It's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I think they have one-day passes. They've got floating, camping, everything. The vendors are spot on. It's all my friends. I think they've got some workshop stuff happening, you know, and I think a lot of that's done. Just get there. It's cool as hell. You'll love it. And then next week, big surprise. I'll tell you guys about it when it gets closer. Yeah, next week is going to be fun. One of my favorite bands is going to be in St. Louis, and yeah, it'll just be fun. I'll tell you about it when we get closer to it. Nonetheless, today I'm out here on the river. If you're just with me, I'll pick this up before I go. Right here, I'm right here down by the overlook. Actually, there's an island out there that I usually kayak out to. I was going to kayak this morning, but they've got all the boat ramps all closed up because they're redoing the railroad tracks. So I'll probably just get the drone out before it rains, fly that around. Nonetheless, hey, I've been thinking about this a lot this week, and what I want to say this week, you know, I always do that, you know, go do something good. Do something good. Do something good. Well, guess what? If you're doing something that you're really proud of, that is good. If you're creating art, that is good. If you're creating love, that is good. If you say thank you, that is good. You know, if you go out and you see something really pretty, tell somebody about it. That is good. Maybe they'll get out and do something. Take somebody with you. You know, some of these places that I like to go to and hike and stuff, well, you know, a lot of them are family friendly. You're not necessarily going to, you know, climb up on the side of this thing with your kids, but, you know, you can walk your kids out here and take a look at this river in a lot of places. It is magnificent. You know, pretty much everything that comes from, you know, this side of the Rockies is hitting this thing at some point, and it's pretty amazing. Check that thing out. Hang on, found an artifact. Oh yeah, how long's that been underwater? It's a really, really old railroad spike when they're beating them all out by hand. Leave that for the next guy. I don't like to take the artifacts. I like to leave them for someone else. But hey, look at this one more time before I go. Can't believe it's still going live. Look at that. That is my view this morning of the Mississippi River. I'm set right here by my love rock, buddy L plus B. Congratulations. You're in real a lot of love. Enough to write it on the wall. Hey, petroglyphs. 2,000 years from now, they'll go, I'm not sure what L plus B is and a heart, but I think it means something about love. And at least that'll be cool. Hey guys, get out and do something. You know, stop worrying about so much things that we can't control. You know, there's things happening in the world that I'm sure on all fronts are a lot different once you're there. You know, we don't really know what's really happening. I'm not into the fake news crap, but I am into, you know, saving our forest and keeping us free. You know, here's part of the freedom is being able to come down here on a day off and play a couple songs down at the river and fly my drone and have a good time. You know, that's a plus. So yeah, let's go do something good. Make me happy. Hell, take a picture of it. I'm looking for new places to go all the time. If you got a better place than I got, tell me about it, because I definitely want to go see it. I'm into that. Love you guys. Go to MoRoots this weekend. I'm playing with Colt Ball in the Get Down. You'll love it. Everybody cool. Not everybody. I mean, there's some cool people that won't be there, but you know what? They wanted to be there. Love you guys.